Hello guys, and welcome to a quick little video, and that is, we're going to perform some experiments with 914 involving different card types. So we're going to do the janitor's key card on the setting very fine. Let us see what happens. It has become a scientist key card at the very fine setting. Okay, let's put it in again. So try again. Alright, let's see what we got this time. What the hell? Has not changed a bit. Alright, let's go in this time. Let's see what happens. Hell? Alright, the thing's gone in. Alright, let's try it one more time. Put you right there. Put you on setting very fine. Oh, now it changes. Alright, so that's gone a little do-withy there. Okay, so if you put, from janitor on very fine, it will go to a scientist keycard. Then with a scientist keycard for very fine, we'll go to a containment engineer, which I would say is actually pretty good, because it will help you get into, it will get you all the SCPs, but also it will give you access to checkpoints, which is good. Alright, let's now try this card on very fine. Oh my god. There you go. So, if I'm getting my maths or calculations correct, so according to what I've seen, so what will happen is grab item and grab item. So what will happen is on the very fine setting, you can take a scientist key card, go to containment, and then to 05. But also, if you had a janitor's one, so if it works, if the machine actually worked, it would only take you 4 times in a machine with a. So if you start with a janitor and gone very fine, you'll go from scientist to containment engineer, then to 05. Now, let us see what will happen if we now, how many times would it take with a janitor's keycard on the setting very fine? On fine, sorry. So, set the keycard in there. Keycard's in. Activate. What will happen? Okay. So janitor to a scientist, that's pretty much common. I put that in there. Turn on again. Let's see where it changes. Alright, there we go. Now it's become a researcher superior keycard. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to quickly make a quick divergence. So I'm going to give myself a second card. And drop that. Actually, I'll move it slightly closer. There you go. So it goes from janitor, from janitor, scientist, then to that supervisor. All right, now let's put the supervisor in. Let's see. Then it goes to containment engineer. I was about to activate it. And oh, there we go. What the hell? Okay, so if we so it will take you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'll take you 5 times to get from janitor to O5 on the setting very fine. But if you use very fine, it will only do it 4 times. Because it pretty much skips the supervisor. Now, it seems the key card I was using was working, so I'm going to do one quick test again. So, I'll tell you about the results later. Okay, I have just performed the next test on involving what will happen, just to test it, and it seems my theory or my experiments has true. So regardless of your actions, if you put a janitor's key card in the machine at very fine and it works, it will take you a total of 4 times in the actual machine to change a janitor to an O5. Which is something I have been testing with, involving what will happen. Now, the next experiment that I'm going to do is equal. Basically, I'm going to take a card. So I'm going to take the, let's start with the researcher supervisor. Let's see what will happen if I put the card in on the setting 1-to-1. Now, in the actual thing, this, or according to what I know involving game mechanics, this will cause this key card to turn it into an equivalent to that key card. So something close to that one. So let's see what we get as the output. Will it change? Will it not change? We don't know. Let's see. Okay, it's changed. I think that's a... Okay, so I need to make a new section. So let me grab another. So that was research supervisor, Grant. So a staff supervisor, a research supervisor can turn into equivalent to a guard's key card. Okay. Now let's take the containment engineer, and let's put that in on the 1-to-1 setting. Let's see what we get. Oh. Shoulder. Ooh, not had this one yet. I've never seen this card before. What we got? Facility manager keycard. Oh, whoops, didn't even do that. Let's see what we get. My God. I actually like this one. Because I have access to no weapons. You have access to the exit, the nuke. So you don't actually need... So an O5... Oh my God. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, so a containment... So if we get this correct, so on the 1-to-1 setting, a containment engineer will turn into a facility manager keycard. That's awesome. Alright, now let's take... Now, what I am doing right now is I'm actually taking common cards that you get normally, or what is usually done. So I'm now going to take the O5 key card and put this in. I have a feeling I know what this will turn into, but we shall see. If you want to hear my assumption, I believe it will turn into one of those into the chaos thing. Okay. Or it didn't work. Let's try again. Just to confirm. Okay, so it doesn't change because I think there is no equivalent or nothing similar to the O5 keycard. Alright, alright, let's see what we've done. We've done... What would a janitor become? What will happen if we put a janitor keycard? I don't think anything will happen, but we'll... I'm actually going to go into the machine to confirm the change. Okay, it does change. What does it turn into? Oh my god! That is so... Not... Oh my god! Oh my god, that's actually a good fucking strategy. Oh my god, I need to do that in an actual game. So if you put in a janitor keycard in on the setting 1-to-1, you get as... Oh, that is amazing! That's actually really good. Okay, let's see. I think we've pretty much done all the basics because I have a... Alright, hold on. I'm gonna grab a guard keycard. And... Grant item. Alright, I got the guard keycard. Up there. I think I know what keycard it will turn into, but let's just see. Yep. I had a feeling. Turn into a reset. Oh, cool. So... Okay, so a researcher supervisor. So if you were a guard, you can get research supervisor, which is alright. Gives you access to SCPs, or vice versa. From an engineer, so a containment engineer, you can get a facility manager keycard, which is absolutely fantastic. Which, pretty much, you can win. Because with this keycard, you have access to all the SCPs, you can have access to the gates, checkpoints, and even the nuke, which is amazing. That is a good combo. And then a janitor to a zone manager, which is actually good for D-Class to actually use. So yeah, that is really good. So yeah, we've gone through pretty much all accessibles. So the keycards we can usually get in this room, we can get, so pretty much all the keycards here are those you can get from this machine. The MTF ones you can still get, but I guess they're a little bit harder to do. I just need to make sure, yeah, realm's locked, so nothing will happen there. Okay, that will do it for my experimentation. Now, I hope some of you take these strategies and take in what I've learnt here in this machine to actually do. So if you were playing a D-boy or a scientist, because I think this will probably be a good strat for you. Oh, actually, I never found out what will happen if you put a scientist keycard in onto the 1-to-1 setting. I just realized. Oh, it's a good job I didn't go, or I didn't end it, because I just realized that we didn't do the scientist. What does the scientist keycard become at the 1-to-1 setting? let's see, what does a scientist become at the one-to-one setting? Okay, so the scientist becomes a zone manager. Okay, that's interesting. So let me grab the scientist key card. It's over here. Okay, so there's actually two ways you get a zone manager key card. You can get it through a scientist key card on the one-to-one setting, or janitor's setting onto one-to-one. But if, for example, you want to gain a good key card, which doesn't have access to guns, and you just want to run, if you get to what's this card code? A containment engineer card, put it onto one-to-one, and you will get facility manager, because that is a good damn card. I love that one. But yeah, okay. Now to the actual ending. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this little segment, this key card. I'm gonna call it like SCP Secret Laboratory, or SL 914 key cards. Yeah, I'm gonna call it that. I think that's a good one. But yeah, so if you do watch this video, please, if you want to, use this strategy on how to get the best key cards, so that you can quickly get to the best key cards and get out quickly. So yeah, the 05 with either a scientist, you only need to do the machine like 2 more times. With janitor, you have to do it 3 times. So if you want to actually get guns and have access to everything, then an 05 keycard will probably be your best shot. But if you want to just get SCPs and get out, your best option is to get a facility manager and then put it in on the one-to-one setting, because that is awesome. But in any case, hope you guys did enjoy this little research, or this little experimentation on 914's abilities. So I hope you enjoyed, and I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. It's been a pleasure. Bye-bye.